Hey yo, what is up FPG fam? Further here and welcome back to another Aether Gazer video. I have really been enjoying Thor a lot. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, she's my most favorite modifier to use nowadays. Before it was Oceanus, but now it is Thor. She is just on all fronts. She's like an all-arounder. She's strong, she's tanky, she's fast, she's flashy. She checks all the boxes for me. She looks great. So Thor is top tier for me personally, so I've been investing a lot into her. Now I've been using the yellow Aether code. I told you guys that I would try it. I used the red one. I think it's great. But now I moved over to the yellow Aether code. So I wanted to go ahead and showcase that in today's video. And I wanted to showcase that by soloing one of the past grudges. I'll show you which one here in just a second. The yellow Aether code is phenomenal. It hits like a truck and it is a lot of fun to use. So I do hope you enjoy the showcase. I did want to give some background and context on my Thor build just in case you missed my prior videos. It's relatively the same, but once again, just in case you missed it, here's my Thor build currently. Stats are all the same, just a little more defense. I tried to min-max a little bit more on the skill effects and all I got was a little more defense, so she's just a little more tanky. But here are my Thor stats right here. I was trying to get some more crit damage, but it's okay, not a big deal. Those are the stats. Over to the skills, they are all maxed out. Once again, just all the same. Access key maxed out, signature functor tier 2, just in case you were wondering. Sigils, of course we went with the new one, the goat, and then the decree of waves. Here are my skill effects. All the same, just a little more defense. Moving over to the warp, and the warps are the same. Melee, EM flux, ultimate equation, the executioner, absolute zero, and unfetter. So that is what I'm working with when you're taking a look at this showcase. I'll be commentating over the showcase, just giving you guys my thought process on how I took it on. And once again, I'll show you the past grudge here in just a second. But Thor is a modifier that, yeah, she shot up to the top of my list for me because, once again, her gameplay is a lot of fun. She's all over the place. She has super armor on all of her skills with the follow-up attacks. Her ultimate is just so valuable. The invul on the ultimate is very beneficial when you're taking on hard content because you're not taking any damage. You're not getting CC'd. So you could just go ahead and become a juggernaut. I mentioned this before. That's what I really classify Thor as an absolute juggernaut that can tank, that is healthy. What? Has a lot of health, and she could dish out the damage. Before Thor, it was Oceanus, but Oceanus still incredibly fun, still top tier for me, and one of my most favorites. He's like number 2 now, just slightly number 2. He's just not as tanky as her, and not all over the place. He's all over the place, but she's jumping around and all over the place. But anyways, we'll go ahead and hop into the showcase at this time. But really quickly before we do, I just want to say we are on our way to 40K, and we're trying to hit that by the end of the year. So all of your support is greatly appreciated, means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been incredible as of late on the channel, supporting myself and the channel. Also, if you want to get anything from Gamer Subs to sponsor the channel, a link will be in the description down below. Go ahead and click on that link, take you right over to the website, peruse the store, check it out, and if you see anything that you like, go ahead and use code Further Beyond Gaming at checkout. Gives you 10% off everything in the store, so that way you save, you're not paying full price, and you're also supporting the channel so we can do bigger and better things. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I do truly appreciate it. Let's hop into the showcase. Oh, the past grudge that we're going to be doing before we hop into the showcase, let me head on over here. The one that we're actually going to be soloing and that I'll be showcasing for you with the yellow Aether code. It is past grudge. What is that? 10, 11, 12. Past grudge 12 right here. So just in case you're unaware, for the last one, they do have heavy armor. So the enemy unit gets a shield that can withstand 10 attacks. That is going to be Ethan that has that shield. And then increases its attack by 100% when the shield disappears. So he starts hitting like ridiculously hard. And then they have slow. The enemy unit will slow to the target, reducing their movement speed by 20% for 5 seconds. So those are the things that I'm dealing with in this solo showcase. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop in now. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into the showcase here. Now you can see we're a little ways into the video. The reason being is because I've tried this a couple of times and died a couple of times. So this was the run that I actually got it done. The quality looks decent, not that great. I do apologize about that. So we have these 3 boys right here. These 3 chunky tanky boys. You can see Ethan has a shield. We have 2 melee, 1 range, and essentially I'm going to go ahead and pause it really quickly here. So essentially what I'm trying to do is save my dodges. And what I've noticed is that you have to go in at specific times, and you can't always do your follow-up attack because you're going to take damage and you're going to die that way. So I had to be very strategic on when I went in and when I did my follow-up attack. So I tried to do my follow-up attacks when we were in 0 time or in modified mode, obviously, so that way I couldn't be hit. And then I tried to only go in when I know the enemies weren't going to be attacking at that time. And then I had to strategically use my ultimate at the most opportune times when they're going to be doing a bunch of attacks. So that way I'm invul and I'm not taking damage. So I try not to use my ultimate in like modified mode or 0 time because it's going to be a waste. I need to use it when they're attacking me a whole bunch. So that way I could take full advantage of that invul. So when you see this gameplay, you're going to see me dashing in and dashing out a lot. I'm trying to reserve my dashes as well. So I'm going to go and ult here. And hopefully just whittle these guys down and get the modified mode built up a little bit. And the problem with this one is that Ethan is flying around all over the place, and then this guy in the background is doing some range attacks. So I'm keeping my eye, or at least trying to, on everybody that's here. And there we go. So we do the 0 time. Unfortunately, I don't have any of my skills. I got one there, so I go ahead and use the follow-up attack and make sure I dash out as quick as possible. Modified mode, perfect. I don't have my skill 3 ready, unfortunately. That would have been the perfect time to follow up with skill 3. I'm hoping to get the skill 2 follow up here. Not going to get it in time. That's okay. I got my ult here. So I'm going to wait for the perfect time to use the ult. Dodge. I'm just trying to bait out the 0 time so that way I can do the follow-up attacks. Going to go ahead and ult here. Once again, perfect timing. And you can see I'm really targeting my man over here, the robot. I'm really trying to get the AGI mecha out of the way, because if I can get one out of the way, then it makes the fight a lot easier. So dodge that right there. Gonna go ahead and try and dodge again. Now I saw myself, I'm backed in the corner on the wall. I'm trying to get off the wall. Now this is perfect time. Modified mode, gonna go ahead and follow up with skill 3. Do a lot of damage. It's chunking. The yellow code is insane with the damage. So we got the mecha out of there. Mecha out of there, perfect. Now we focus on Ethan is what I really want to focus on, because if I can get Ethan out of there, the big guy's not a problem. He's very mobile. He doesn't move a whole lot. So he's going to be easy. Here we go. Skill 3. Wanted to pop that off with the follow-up. Very nice. But I don't do the full follow-up because I'm going to get hit and take damage. So I'm just trying to bob and weave here. See how I dashed in with the skill and then got out as quick as possible. I tried to bait out a 0 time. Wasn't off cooldown just yet. Going to go ahead and get the modified mode follow-up attack. Perfect. Now, I should have did the skill 1 first and then the skill 3. Would have done way more damage. Would have been a lot more optimal. Wasn't paying attention. Gonna go ahead and ult here so that we get the invul. And right now, I think I'm just focused on just trying to get somebody out of here. We got the 0 time. Skill 3 follow-up. Perfect. Big swings here. Trying to knock a home run. And then we're gonna another home run. Just trying to chunk this man down. Try to bait out. But I already did 0 time, so not much I could do there. And that was a mistake. I wasn't trying to do a follow-up there. I wasn't trying to do a follow-up there. Baited out the 0 time. Wish I had a skill ready. Gonna go ahead and ult here because we're about to get out of the 0 time. And these guys are going to be swinging for the fences. There we go. I should have baited out the 0 time there, but that's okay. Gonna go ahead and bob and weave. Try to bait out the 0 time. Got hit a couple of times. Now I'm a little frantic. I'm getting a little frantic because we're on the edge, up against the wall, trying not to be on the wall. I realize I'm out of dodges, so I'm going to try and bide some time to get some dodges. And see if I can get a 0 time. Unfortunately, he hit the big guy, so I didn't get the 0 time there. So now I'm just going to try and focus Ethan. 0 time. We're going to big skill. Big skill. He's out of there. Bro, the skill 3 follow-up is insane. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try and get... I know we're close to the modified mode. Going to go ahead and dodge that. Dodge that right there. We're going to do a big skill 3 because I don't care. And now we're going to ult here after a massive swing home run. And we're going to ult for the win, baby. And that's how we went ahead and soloed this one. So I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to see any other solo runs, now there's some that are just very difficult, but I like to do these solo runs and challenge myself. There's the damage. So I do hope you guys enjoyed once again. Let me know what you would like to see next, and I'll see you all in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name is Cody. You call me further. I'll see you all next one. Bye, guys.